everyone, and welcome to this Saturday afternoon presentation of NBA basketball, right here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It's Western Conference against the Eastern Conference here in Los Angeles, where the Clippers will try to protect home court. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season. And not only a 1-1 split series between these two teams last year, guys, but both wins were on the road, so home court advantage wasn't that big an advantage.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
You know, and now it's time to see which teams made that adjustment that could give them the edge. Some conference pride is at stake here, too.
The Clippers in the past few seasons, Greg, have completely overhauled their roster. They are making some serious changes here.
Practically nobody from the team 2 years ago is still with the franchise. It was a complete teardown, and they felt they needed to hit the reboot button. Jerry West knows what he's doing, though, and he's done this before with great success.
Now here's Randolph. Rose goes in, and it's blocked. And the ball travels out of bounds. Last touch by Kid Gilchrist. First quarter of play, 1 minute played.
A very shaky start for them. After 4 attempts, they're still trying to find a target.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Hits the front of the rim and out. And here's Rose outside. The three-pointer is right on target.
Now, that was a long time coming. Took them 5 attempts to get their first bucket.
Here's Mitchell. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Hey, look, he's not an easy man to defend. He'll get his points one way or another.
Outside, Davis. A shot by Randolph. Nobody around. And he gets it to go from the corner.
Oh, that's just a plus play. Randolph in the catch and shoot. Pretty confident when he squares up.
Pass to Middleton. Back to Mitchell. And here is Horford. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Davis. And the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game. Rose looking around. To the paint. Nice shot by Randolph. Randolph's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Right in his wheelhouse. Randolph putting in work in the paint.
Here's Mitchell. And no good. And the Pistons now going the other way.
They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Having a little trouble finding their legs.
Outside Randolph. Randolph missing again. Clippers trail by 3.
And Chris Middleton, 2 seasons ago, tore his hamstring completely off the bone. I mean, he's come back and hasn't missed a beat. One of the most well-rounded players you'll see.
Pass to Horford. Mitchell with it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Chris Middleton with maybe, Greg, his best season yet in 2017-18.
It just seems like he gets better every year. A former second-round pick, now all-star caliber. He's worked extremely hard, stayed in the lab, and now we're seeing the results.
Now here's Crawford. The kick out to Ilyasova. 5 to shoot. Detroit needs to get off a shot here. The Clippers grab the miss. Crawford with the steal. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
chance to draw up a great play. I mean, this is a chess match at work.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Clippers trail by 3. Pass to Middleton. To the inside. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of a shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Detroit shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Here's Dinwiddie. .151 left to play in the first. Down low. Back to Horford. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Clock is at 3. From about 16. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Pistons leading by 5.
Well, for the Pistons, their second season in the new downtown arena. All 4 of the city's major sports teams now play within a few blocks of one another. Something seen nowhere else in the country. Very special for Detroit. Terrific pass work. That shot's a lot easier after an assist like that.
Crawford. Banked in off the glass. Here's Los Angeles now. Nice D from Crawford.
I'm not sure if the D bothered him or if he just lost concentration on that one, but that's a layup he should convert.
And so Ibaka will bring it up for Detroit, leading by 5. Crawford drives in. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp. Here's Dinwiddie. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Crawford.
Still looking to get into a groove this quarter.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul called on the Los Angeles Clippers. The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Laverne. Here's Dinwiddie. Yep, that one goes in there.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Ibaka outside. Shoots the 3. Laverne grabs the miss. Pushing it up. Here's Dinwiddie. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. To the middle. 1 second left. And it's... Yeah! Wow! He nails the buzzer beater. And that does it for the first quarter. The Pistons on top. They're up by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
And really, for the whole first quarter, they've maintained their intensity. Let's see how long they can sustain it.
Count that one.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Detroit making a switch here. The Clippers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. When it comes to video review, C-Web, do you feel the NBA has done a good job of incorporating it into the flow of the game, or is there, in your opinion, still some work to be done in this regard?
There's a little work to be done. I mean, nothing's ever perfect, but I think they've done a great job. I mean, we want to get it right, and so there's going to be a little bit of an inconvenience sometimes in going back to it. The main thing for me is to make sure that it is as fast as possible, that you're not giving the team extra time to get together and to huddle up and to call plays. You're not taking the rhythm away from the team that just went on a 10-0 run. Now they have to sit on the side for 2 minutes in real time and see if this call is correct. So the speed that is done with the video review is the only thing I think that needs to be worked on, and that's going to be situation to situation. So I think the NBA is doing a really good job.
Good points. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Rose gets a wide-open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Rose has got 6.
And that's a shot Rose must make consistently. When he's making it rain from there, this team is hard to match up with.
Pass to Laverne. The jumper from the free throw line is good. The Pistons leading. Crawford left side. And Davis throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's Laverne, guarded by Crawford. Shot's good by Laverne.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Rose with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And Ibaka slams it in.
And that was the play to make. Rose making the right read.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. More. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Pistons have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up. The Pistons making a change here. Rose with the ball. He has 6. 2 points, that one goes. And the Pistons lead by 3.
And not entering the league as a natural catch-and-shoot guy, Ibaka certainly has developed this part of his game.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 6 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
I mean, he's just a multi-talented player. I mean, for a big man, Sarek really dishes it well.
It's tipped. Stolen by Mitchell. Middleton on the wing. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The shot by Sharch, no good. And Greg, right out of the gate, Donovan Mitchell seemed like a veteran more than a rookie.
I mean, his professionalism was one of the first things Ricky Rubio noticed about Mitchell. Father played minor league baseball, knows what it takes to succeed in professional sports. And you can just see it in his approach to practice and his commitment to improving his game. Mitchell was already the surprise of that 2017 draft, and I don't think there's any question he's destined to be a star. And he wasn't going to get away with that one. Still in motion when he set that screen.
He even knew he wasn't in good position. He tried to slide himself into a better spot. The official wasn't having it.
Pass to Bacon. Augustine with it, guarded by Horford. They get a hand on it. One-on-one fast break. Throws it up high. Back to Mitchell. Middleton outside. Clock at 6. Now Horford. Headed by Augustine. Horford gets the bucket.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Here's Augustine. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
See Webb, the Pistons from 2003 to 2008 with 6 consecutive trips to the Eastern Conference Finals and 1 title. But in the decades since, only 2 playoff appearances and 0 playoff wins.
Well, yeah, think about it. The 2004 title team was led by Joe Dumars, who won championships back-to-back with the Pistons. You need that type of lineage. Think about Boston, Danny Ainge. Think about the Lakers with Magic Johnson. Well, the Pistons need that type of consistency. They need a leader. The Pistons, once again, hoping to find that magic and chemistry.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the Clippers have hit the reset button, and you wonder how that affects their head coach, Doc Rivers. Now, he seemed reluctant to lead a rebuild with the Celtics, but he's on board doing it with the Clippers. Even though the Clippers relieved him of his title of president of basketball operations in 2017, Rivers has just signed a new extension that will keep him coaching the team for the next few years. Kevin?
Well, if nothing else, DA, he has guided them through some pretty dark hours. Thank you. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Pistons have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Now Randolph. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And it's sent back by Horford.
Oh, the way Horford positions himself as the shot goes up. I mean, his defensive instincts are just absolutely fantastic.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. And so Thompson nails both of them. He got it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Clippers trail by 8. Here's Dinwiddie. Looking to get it going. And Thompson sends it back.
Look, Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And that one drops. Pistons leading by 8. Pass to Davis. Now Thompson. That's in there. Davis with the assist. 8 points for Tristan Thompson.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
There's Dinwiddie. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Makes it off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 4 this quarter. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Detroit Pistons. Greg, what are some of the positives that Tristan Thompson's play brings to the team?
Still a very efficient scorer on the shots that he does take. And he lives mostly inside the paint. And still a strong offensive rebounder. But his days of being a threat on the offensive end as the game has evolved seems to have kind of gone away.
Here's Davis. The Clippers getting the bucket. Pass to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
This is what Thompson wants every time. He wants to get near the rim and try to throw it down.
And here's Augustine. The Pistons working the ball around now. Fades away. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Again, the Clippers. Here's Hardaway. Left side, Davis. It's deflected. 6 on the shot clock. Off target with the fadeaway. Pass to Laverne. Here's Baines. And he banks in the layup. Baines has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Clippers.
That was all about the assist. Great pass to set up the shot.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Chris, of current players who could eventually become coaches, who would you put in that category? There are a lot of brilliant guys that play this game, think the game through so well.
Chris Paul, Ariza, those guys come to mind for some reason to me. Klay Thompson,
yes,
he comes to mind, and I don't know if it's the personality that I see these guys in, or if it's the way that they approach the game. But yeah, those guys come to mind. I definitely could see them taking the game to another level once their playing days is in.
And Detroit has possession after the Clippers pick up 2.
How about the heart on display here tonight from Rose? Just flawless in his attack at the rim. Boy, it's tough to match his quickness.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 7. Nice D from Rose. Pistons leading by 10. Fires top of the key. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Back to Mitchell. Over Rose. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 9 points.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Here's Ibaka. Again, the Pistons score.
Look, I don't know how he got that one. About as tough of a shot as you can think of.
Rose with the block. And they get it back. They get it back. Here's Horford. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Horford's got his second bucket.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Tries it from 19. Yep, it counts. Ibaka's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pistons.
And a multiple-time all-defensive first-teamer, Ibaka has really rounded out the offensive part of his game. How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Here's Rose. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist making his last shot. Pass to Randolph. Over Saric. It's stolen by Saric. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Now Kidd-Gilchrist. Shoots over Pondexter. And the shot no good, a bit short. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. That's his first foul. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Detroit making a switch. Pistons leading by 10. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Crawford. He has 6. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ibaka outside. And a miss there on the triple. And so is Detroit with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Crawford with the ball. In the corner, Ibaka with it. A three-pointer, no good. Clippers trail by 10. Holiday. Pass to Mason. Down low. Laverne. And Laverne throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. It's Crawford with the drive. Shots good by Ibaka.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Here's Laverne. Pass to Holiday. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Detroit leading by 9. Ibaka outside. And here's Holiday. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
He's only listed at 6'4", but Holiday plays bigger than that. That's the case on D more than anywhere else. He can guard 3 positions, and there's a lot of value in that.
Both good from the line that time. And it's Rose with the ball for the Pistons. Pass to Ibaka. For 3. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Ibaka's got 10 points here in the second half.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here is Davis. And no good.
That active defense making things very hard on him as he goes in for the layup. He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he started to settle in.
Ibaka outside. Count that one. Ibaka's got 8 here in the quarter.
Strange game for him. Barely made any noise in the first half, and here in the second, he's been everywhere.
Out left to the wing. To the right side. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. No good there. Now the Pistons take it the other way. And Laverne gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Clippers call time here. Without question, Serge Ibaka displaying his skills today.
Wow, it's time for them to switch up their defense on him because what they've been doing so far is not working.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. Told him, hey, stick with what's working. He said they're giving us all the room we need to get easy looks in the paint. Let's keep working the ball inside. Guys, back to you.
Outside Rose. 3-pointer. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
He's feeling it. And Detroit again with the bucket.
He is dominating this quarter. He sees a soft spot in the D, and he's attacking it.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Now here's Rose. And they call an illegal screen here.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
Yeah, as a big fella, that's the thing, Greg. You got to be quick in setting those screens. If you get a little lazy, you get called for it. That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Outside Hardaway. Ibaka looking for an opening. Over Horford. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Mitchell. Ibaka with some nice D.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Pass to Pondexter. The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. Now here's Horford. He's covered by Rose. Charge has the open look. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Ibaka outside. Pass to Pondexter. Back to Ibaka. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his fifth foul. .41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. On the wing, Davis. Shot clock at 6. Rose. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. And the Pistons lead by 11.
Tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home is going to be sweet.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't care how good you are. It's tough to succeed in a hostile environment. They're doing it in style.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The drive by Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He drops the first one, and that brings them within 8. And Mitchell drops them both. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Well, they can breathe easy now thanks to those free throws. They won't have to sweat this one out.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 9. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Knocked away. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
Man, you love the effort. Just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
Well, some of that, too, is just setting the tone by being aggressive. You need guys like this on your team.
From deep three-point range. And it's Mitchell missing. Now here's Rose. And so the Pistons take the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up.